aim of supporting African entrepreneurs in advancing its digital economy, the Africa Netpreneur Prize Initiative officially announced a call in its inaugural round of application. The $10 million competition was founded by the Jack Ma Foundation to provide a platform for African entrepreneurs to accelerate growth and scale their businesses. The African Netpreneur Prize is the second initiative launched by Alibaba's Jack Ma in support of African innovators. Applications to compete for the prize, which will award $1 million a year for the next 10 years to African entrepreneurs across all industries, will be open online until the 30th of June. News Central was at the competition's kickoff in Lagos, Nigeria, hosted by the initiative's regional partner, 9.
So the African Netpreneur Prize Initiative is focused on celebrating African entrepreneurs. The founder of the initiative, who is also the founder of the Jack Ma Foundation and also the founder of Alibaba, for him it's all about telling the stories that will inspire other entrepreneurs across the world. We know that so many prizes have been around Africa, but this one really wants to just celebrate you. African entrepreneurs, defy every form of challenge. Till yet have been able to build credible and viable businesses. So for Mr. Ma, he's seeing how he can celebrate them, and this celebration is to be done every year. And so his vision for Africa is to celebrate African entrepreneurs for the next 10 years, and this will be done annually. And we keep looking out for better ways to make more to be a bit more inclusive. The fact that your story has shown growth and consistency and can also inspire every other African who wants to start business. For him, that's the vision of ANPI for Africa.
I think it's a great initiative. I think that more and more entrepreneurs like Jack Ma should do this. My position on telling stories and inspiring people is that inspiration is not enough. All right, beyond just telling stories and inspiring people, can we tell accurate stories? Because if you don't tell the stories accurately, it might be counterproductive. If you over-glamorize an entrepreneurship story that is average, then you set the standard or the bar for mediocrity. I'm told that the Netpreneur Africa Prize is going to be different. They're looking for people who have a lot of impact, traction, and are doing things in their communities. So I think that angle, just not looking at financial but non-financial impact, is very good and it's a way to go.
Well, I'm here today because I hear there's money for entrepreneurs and I'm here to get it.
I'm here because I'm always excited to see initiatives that are supporting entrepreneurship in Nigeria, and this seems like a very promising initiative. One of the main constraints that entrepreneurs face in Nigeria is access to finance. So any opportunity that is there to identify high growth companies, high growth potential companies, and provide them with the financing they need to develop is very much welcome. So I'm here to see and to understand better what the initiative is about and to see how we can potentially support this initiative.
I believe it's interesting coming from Alibaba. What Alibaba is actually giving, I think, is more than the money. It's actually the influence, it's actually the inspiration, it's actually who he is, which people are going to learn from, young people are going to see and be encouraged to actually grow based on that. So yeah, that's why I think this initiative is just beyond money.
I like the fact that Jack Ma has made it an open-ended application format such that any age can apply, any sector can apply. That's beautiful. When you hear something like this, you think, oh, I'm not techie, I don't have one special invention, but he's saying, no, everyone is special. That goes a long way. So I like it, and I know in a couple of years it will catch on. A lot of people will be moving in to try to gain from it. But for those who can get in now, this is the best time to get in.
I think it's wonderful. I think we all know that in Africa, particularly Nigeria, it's very hard to get funding. Even as an established business, the financial sector is not as supportive for small businesses as we would like, even though that is changing. Now for startups, that's even harder. Most people don't even understand your business. They don't understand how to fund your business because there's very often not something to buy. So funds like this are very important because they give the startups the edge that they need for us to be able to compete globally, where other people can raise capital for ideas that are just as good, but they have a better developed environment.
I think it's something that would help encourage more and more entrepreneurs to help people know, look, there are other options out there. I don't necessarily, even if I can't get a job or whatever, there's the entrepreneurship option, and that people are really doing well in that space. So I think it's a good one.
We work with the government to really develop an enabling business environment for entrepreneurship, and particularly focusing on supporting SMEs. We also look at issues around what is the investment environment as well. We look at the investment climate to ensure that it is conducive for investment because we want to attract investment to Nigeria. We also look at how do you develop SME capabilities? How do we improve SMEs in Nigeria so that they grow? What we have in Nigeria is a preponderance of micro and small enterprises, and we don't see a lot of growth. So that's our focus area, is on really working with the government to see how we can improve, the state of the economy more generally.